up, everybody? Tis Thursday night, Thursday, September the 11th, a day we shall never forget, honestly. Man, I hope your day was good. I hope everything was nice today for you. It was nice for me, and I appreciate that. And it was a wonderful last night. We went to the 9 Inch Nails show. For those that did not know, we were at the 9 Inch Nails show. And it was pretty freaking amazing, I gotta say. Pretty wild. The sound and lights are just next level. I mean, I haven't been to a real concert like that in a while. And to see what they can do with the sound, what they can do with the lights is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, let's see who's in the house tonight. Mark, the guitar player, he's first, man. You've been first quite a bit, my friend. Good to see you. Lisa, hello to you. Good to see you as well. HDS, what's up, brother? Mark's like, yo, Juji says, hey, buddy, how are you? I'm doing great, Juji. How are you tonight? HD, what is going on, my man? Let's see. HD said, I know he's playing some guitar. You know how we do. I play some guitanjo is what I actually do. Mark, what's up, buddy? Darrell's in the house. Happy Thursday to you, Darrell. How you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you. Prepper says, sorry he's late. He had to rewind some VHS tapes he rented from Blockbuster. 25 cents each adds up, buddy. I feel that. Michael Fairbank, how you doing, bro? Good to see you there. Thank you, Darrell. Evan Kelly's up in here. Hello to you, my friend. Good to see you today for you. Today, I always forget. Chris Liggett, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in the house tonight. Oh, let's see. Donald James is in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Good to see you, bro. Thank you, Michael. And Evan said, happy today. Yes, happy today. Absolutely. Mark's still trying to type. Jake's Fiveman's in the house. He says he's ready to rock. Let's rock, he says. Let's go. Oh, let's see. Chris Liggett knows. Happy Friday freaking Eve, man. Absolutely. Prepper says great day today for him. He got his mother-in-law shots in deworms. Very nice. Evan Kelly, he says lights, Rick, or lasers. It was a different kind. Yeah, I don't know if there were lasers, but they were definitely like some beams of light happening. You are part of the Discord. Stardust will have some videos very soon. Possibly tonight or tomorrow we'll have a bunch of videos of stuff. She got all kinds of cool footage. This is for sure. I only posted my one video. I wasn't going to be that guy the whole night, you know? You know that guy is sitting there holding his cell phone camera up the whole night, hey, cell phone, look at me record it. No, I'm not that guy. I wanted to sit down and enjoy this show. I feel it, though. Evan says Tool's laser shows are crazy. I'll bet, man. Tool's got some wild stuff. Darrell says he's doing good. Great to hear. Oh, let's see. Don says that COD tune we thought sounded like Flash was Bay, inspiring to finally learn that song. Nice, dude. Yeah. I've been hearing it quite often, and I guess the Bruce Dickinson band, he's been doing his solo band, the Mandrake tour, and they played it for the first time in, he said, 40 years. He says they've never played it ever live. Iron Maiden. I was like, dang. And it sounded nice. All right, well, we got some warm up to. I did not play at all yesterday, so we got some catching up to do. I got a whole bunch of songs listed tonight, so we'll see how things go. Always, your suggestions are always welcome, of course. Any particular Rick Renstrom song you like to hear, we can throw it on the list. But yeah, let's give us some warm-up jams here. nice one there. Nice and chill, mostly. Let's see what we got next. What am I doing here? Okay, soundtrack. Let's get soundtrack loaded up and see how we're looking here. All right, starting to pick up. Let's see. We got a lot. Okay. Michael's the same. He said, I'm the same way, man. Never have my phone out. I just want to experience. Yeah, you know. And I figure one song would be fine. The one song I really like, you know. And I got a pretty good footage, pretty good zoomed up footage of it too. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not that guy, man. I just want to sit down, chill, enjoy. That's it, man. Evan says, Rick, I'm the same with YouTube. Will guarantee multiple videos to rematch for eternity. True that, buddy. I know. Juju said, are we playing any 9 cents? I don't know any, honestly. I mean, Stardust is the super fan of 9 Inch Nails. I don't hate them. I don't love them. I've listened to their stuff. I've heard a lot of their stuff. It's very nice, but it was nothing ever I wanted to learn. Okay, Evan said rewatch. I get it. Let's see. Erica Alvarez, hello. How you doing tonight? Jake said, I saw those videos. It posted looked like it was amazing. Yeah, it was a great show. You know, it's very entertaining. Very pricey, but very entertaining, man. You know, I cannot complain about my evening. It was very, very nice. Very, very nice. There you go, Mark. HD says stadium seating sucks, especially when you're 6'2". Yeah. I barely had a leg room for. I had no leg room. Let's say that. It was quite uncomfortable. I had to find new ways to find places to put my legs. It was interesting for sure. Jake said, I think it's possible for Rick to be rusty. He took the whole day off and comes back straight like he never said. I know. It's never really rust anymore. It's just, you know, you just want to warm up. You want to take it slow, get all the blood flowing and things like that. So. But I'm there. There you go, Mark. Telekinesis beats. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. CMM, I'm doing good, buddy. How about you tonight? Good to see you. H said, don't make it weird. Joshua Roller, appreciate that very much, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. HD, there you go, my man. El Chuli, hello to you, bud. Jake says, Rick, I got to ask, what was the price right? Wasn't too crazy. But yeah, we probably got the cheapest tickets in the place. You know, I think they were like $50, $60 total. You know, nosebleed section. But I mean, to be honest, I'd like to be there again. That was maybe a little closer up. Starts like we could be a little closer up next time, but even those were like $100 more probably. But it was nice, and I got a serious bird's eye view of everything. I didn't miss a thing, honestly. Vlad in the house. How you doing, buddy? Our friend from Ukraine. Good to see you, my man. Hope you're doing well. All right, well, let's keep it rolling here. Let's get a little soundtrack in. This will definitely tune me up. This one is. I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm definitely warmed up. That's weird though, man. Like I think I got some Mountain Dew on my fingers or something. Man, this pick was like slippy, very slippy. Hence why we keep a paper towel nearby just in case of emergency. This camera feels weird. I hate when I. Okay, there we go. All right, I think we're set. The angle of this camera sometimes drives me nuts, man. All right, better stop that song. What we got next? We got a nice slow ballad after that. Very slow ballad after that. So cue that up. And these comments are going crazy. So good to see everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. If you're new and haven't subscribed, make sure you consider subscribing to the channel. I do videos every single day. I go live 5 times a week, and we have the best community here on YouTube. I can promise you that. Where did we leave off? Remember that. Okay, and the price is right. Okay, here we go. All right, Donald says, did Stardust lose her voice from cheering too loud? No, I don't think so. I mean, she was definitely cranking it up. There was a lady next to me, I don't know, a young girl, probably in her 20s. After every song, woohoo, woohoo, every song. I'm like, hello. I mean, I feel it, man. I feel it. People get into it. I think Stardust posted the 9 Inch Nails Karen that was there. That was amazing. That was amazing to see. And surprisingly, every single person, except for me and Stardust, of course, every single person in our row had to go up and go to the bathroom. 30 minutes into the concert, I gotta get up and go to the bathroom. So everyone got to stand up. Here comes Knucklehead, walk through. Okay. Here he comes back. Okay. And then the next person, gotta go to the bathroom. Like, why don't you go on the other side and go to the bathroom, man? I mean, I didn't go to the bathroom. We got there like, what time did we get there? About 7-ish we got there. I didn't go to the bathroom until I got home. Not like, but what it's like, people think they're at the movies or something, man. This ain't, I don't know, man. People need to buy Depends or something before they go to these concerts. Just don't get up, man. You're bugging me, bro. Anyway, that's my arena concert rant, everybody. Sorry about that. Anyway. Rick Hickman in the house. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Juji says, Rick, is there even any guitar to any track of any of Trent's work? Very little. It's very static, if anything. Nothing. He wasn't a guitar-oriented. He plays guitar. He plays rhythms over it, but Nine Inch Nails is not a rhythm guitar-oriented band. That's not the focus. His electronic music and stuff is always the focus, which is amazing. I mean, he does a great job. He's always done a great job, and his production is second to none for sure. HC said, guitar yes, shred no. That's true. That's very true. There's like always some like sort of, you know, or whatever, you know. I don't even know, like a. That's some riff I heard a bunch of times over the night, or during one song, when I recall. Iris the Joy, much love to you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. HC said he missed those videos. They're in the music section, I believe. Evan said, ask Rick to solo over 9 Inch Nails. Like, that I could do easily. Yeah, we're gonna get him. We got him off her phone onto her hard drive, and then we're gonna upload him to YouTube here, her YouTube channel, which she didn't even know she had. Stardust has 2 subscribers too. She's like, how did I get 2 subscribers? I'm like, oh, one's probably me. There you go. Let's see. Thanks, Michael. Thank you, Juji. Mark said, I'm cooking some stew tonight. Yeah, man. Some shred stew. It's delicious. Gotta love it. 99.99 says, from the top rope. You know how we do, brother. Good to see you, man. Juji said, this is some hot chili con carne. There you go. HD said, leave some meat on the bone for later. Sheesh, my guy. Take no prisoners on the first hour. You know how we do. You know, we got to get it cooking, man. I got to warm this up real fast. Like, Kiev, thank you, buddy. Jake says, Rick doesn't play guitar. He makes him play for him. It's true. Don says, pan a little to the left. I know. I just have to adjust the camera. It's on a stand. I basically use my iPhone, and it's on like a static stand. You just always got to find the perfect spot. It's just true. It used to be true, Evan. Not anymore. The Mountain Dew is my speed. That's how we do. That's how we do. Amon O'Shea, good to see you, bro. Thank you, Judy. Yes, this is a customized. I'll show you the shirt real quick. This is a customized Judas Priest Screaming for Vengeance cover. It's not the exact one from I found it on eBay. Some guy does like kind of custom. He kind of changed the colors a little bit, made it pop a little more. It's very nice. HC said Nine Inch Nails in the back in the day put on a hell of a show. They still do, bro. It was an amazing show. I mean, it really was. There you go, Mark. Evan said Rick Neighbor was sitting next to him last night. He might have been. Not that I'm aware of, though. No. But they sure could get up. They sure could just sit down a little more. My God, man. Head down. I was like laughing on it. He's like, I feel you, man. Dude, you said should have had a geriatrics. I know. Jake says, my advice, hold it. I mean, yeah. I mean, heaven knows beer equals wee-wee. Probably. I was drinking a Pepsi, a big old Pepsi, man. You didn't see me again. I gotta go to party. I didn't miss 1 minute of that, except for the people that got interrupting my show watching. That's the only time I was interrupted. HG said they should have put a porta potty at the end of each row. They should have just gave people Depends. Like, you go take these and slap these on. The Nine Inch Nails sponsored by Depends tonight for everyone. I don't know. Donald James says he peed in a plastic bottle before because the line was too. I'll tell you what. Who knows Richard Christie? Who knows of Richard Christie? One of my old friends, played on several albums. He would go to concerts. And he had no shame. He wore Depends. He bought adult diapers, and he had no shame. He didn't care. He didn't want to miss a minute. So, and he would drink beer all night, man. But he didn't want to miss a minute. That's dedication. Richard is a dedicated human being. If you don't know, man. There you go, Mark. Football todo dia. Opa to you, brother. See, Lisa found Stardust Channel. There you go. Mark said he wish he had a taco. Taco Bell ain't so bad, man. Jake says Rick's Mountain Dew and adds a plus 500 shred speed. True that. It's a perk card. Judy's like, wow, that's a nice one. eBay, I'm telling you. eBay had some wild stuff. And two, how you doing, brother? Evan says, same at the cinema. Wee break makes no sense. I know, you just got there. Well, there's the first 5 minutes of the movie. I gotta go. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's something in the water. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm a camel. I guess I'm a camel. I guess I'm part camel. You know, I can hold it for a little while. You know, but that is what it is. I know people have problems in this world. But okay. Enough about that. I'll do a ballad in honor of all those people with incontinence. Here we go. Whoa. We don't want to do that. Whoa. enjoyed playing that one. Hope you enjoyed it too, and thank you so much for hanging out tonight. All right, and that is the warm-up session. I got it all covered. So if you have something, a Rick Renstrom song that you know that you want to hear, let me know in the comments ASAP, and then we'll get that. But I do have a list of stuff to play nonetheless, so we'll see what we come up with. We did it the other night. It was fun. It was like, play this. All right, let's do it. Okay, where we go? Donald's talking about some Jim Boy's tacos. What's that? That sounds pretty well. Judy said, do you like it in 9 Inch Nails? It depends. Sponsored by Depends. For all your dependable needs. Something like that. That's my best advertisement voice. Let's David Weaver talking about Jimmy's Tacos. There you go. There's a place called Qdoba nearby, but I don't get tacos, honestly. I'm not a taco guy anymore, you know. Sometimes, but I like burritos are my favorite. I get a burrito wherever I go. Mark, the guitar player, says, I'll be back. No problem, brother. HG said, that sucks. I figured that kept that comment clean up for the commie, too. I don't know if I saw it. Sarah says, my channel's empty. I know. Yeah, but Lisa, everyone subscribe to Stardust. Thanks, Chef Falsey. Appreciate that, brother. Am I subscribed to? I don't. I might have. I don't remember. Now she's like, yeah, no pressure for me to actually post content. You never know. But yeah, she'll probably keep it all unlisted, you know. It's like, we'll figure something out. But mostly, probably unlisted, and it'll be on the Discord. So if you want to see some cool 9 Inch Nails videos, join our Discord. Don't forget about our Discord. Did we start a scale of a C, a D? Think I am lost. It was just one scale. It was a F sharp minor. The whole thing was F sharp minor. Didn't change keys once on that one. Cemetery Ghoul, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. Jake's Five says Brody's live stream. Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. After the show, we will send everyone to Brody's channel. Let me go and set that up right now before I forget. Brody, right there, Brody. Okay, we're going to save that. All right, we got it all covered. Yeah, after this show, probably end around midnight-ish, we'll send everyone to Brody, the Super Shredders channel, and go have some fun over there. All right, let's see. AC said, I've been actually thinking of removing the content on my channel, not posting it until I have something better to post. It's possible, man. You could do that, you know. I mean, some people just post stuff, their journey of doing stuff, and then, you know, that's kind of what I mostly did. But yeah, you know, you can start fresh anytime, bud. You know, and have a ton of content ready to go and just post it, drip feed it out there. JC, thanks, bro. Appreciate that super chat and that comment, man. That's awesome, brother. Thank you. Michael Fairbank, thank you, buddy. All right, Mark is back. Thank you, HD. Michael, Lisa, thank you so much. Jake's vibing. There you go, buddy. Appreciate you. Michael Fairbank, thank you. Juji's feeling it. Thank you. There you go, Donald. Mark said, yeah, order that taco. There you go, brother. Juji said, I like the 83025. I shall write that down. We'll even write your name. Juji. 083025. Copy that. All right, we got it. That's one. Star said, thanks to everyone who subbed. I'll make some playlists. There you go. HD said, calling Avengers the King, or maybe both. That's cool by me, brother. We'll put HD calling /King. Copy that. All right, Mark. Evan says Incarnatus. I already have it. So yeah, we got that. So we'll put Evan next to Incarnatus. Got it. Judy says the one with the harpsichord. Ooh, that's a lot of harp. I don't know which one. That's the question. Donald said he hadn't heard the Phrygian one. I believe I actually have that one. Donald, I don't remember what the name of it is. I'll have to figure that one out. I have it written down here. Jake says Speeder. Oh, and Jake's got the whole set list done already. He says Speeder, Symphony, Voltage, Freeze, 0830, Destiny's Call, Storm Rider. There you go. Give me two. Utah, give me 2, Jake. Pick 2 of those. Pick 2 out of those. Don says the drum rolls and the drops on that Phrygian are dope. Yeah, I like that one. I was going through my songs like, that's a cool one, man. I know that's the one Donna likes right there, I believe. HC said, I don't know what all's been played. I don't know. I play whatever. We play all kind. We play most everything. PH3D, he says, hey man, I retired the feisty handle for now. Just wanted to apologize for anyone of the Drama and Brody channel. Had a rough week, got irritated for Bling Buck. Oh man. I kind of heard some stuff. I didn't see what happened, buddy. I mean, yeah, but that's very nice of you to say, man, for sure. But I only heard hearsay of what was going on, but yeah. Yeah, he apologizes. If you apologize to the Brody family, you know, that'd be most appreciated for sure. But yeah, that's cool of you, Feisty. I appreciate that, man. 999 says Rick Renstrom, Randy Rhoads, coincidence? Could be. And 2 says play Speeder. All right, well that was on Jake's list, so we'll throw that for and 2 and Jake. So Jake and 2, they want Speeder. Okay, we got it. Speeder. Copy that. All right, we're cooking now. Dial James owes R&R. Gavin here said, I made a video on my guitar. Can you check it out? I could try, Gavin. Let me go to your channel. Playing his new guitar. All right. I will come check it out in a second, buddy. Gavin, that's a new channel too, man. All right, but I will check that out momentarily, Gavin. We got some tunes to get to. I appreciate you, brother. Mark says he's 12. Are you really? Dang. I had no idea. Jay Laser in the house. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Jake said, it's hard to pick, Rick, but I picked Storm Rider and Symphony 40. Okay, buddy. No problem. We'll actually play those right now. We'll start off with those. Those are good ones. Jake again. Symphony. Storm. I think we got it covered. I got it covered, man. Jay Laser dropping super chats. He says, still offer it a hundo if you learn and play the Halo King. I watched my friend, I think my friend Tom Shreds did a video of it the other day. It doesn't look too bad. But yeah, I'll be honest with you, buddy. Time ain't on my side, man. Time ain't on my side. But I thank you. We'll see, buddy. My fear is that we'll never see you again. I'll learn it, waste an hour or 2, and we'll never see you again, which would suck. Or randomly just pop up, you know. And then by the time you randomly pop up, I forgot how to play it. One of those. Or I'm very rusty at it. Indeed, Raider Red. God bless you, brother. Thank you for that. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to start with Symphony. I don't even know what we're going to play. I don't know the set list here. We're going to just run them in a row with the ones we know. And we'll do Symphony. We'll do Jake. We'll start with Jake's request first because these are up close. So he wanted Symphony and Storm Rider, so we'll knock those out. All right, here we go. Let's go. Chat choice. Here we go. Symphony 40 starting it off. Whoa. Symphony 40. There we go. We're going to be bursting through these jams tonight. Let's see what we got. All right, so we had Jake and Ian. We'll do Speeder next. We'll get Speeder loaded up, crank that down. Run through these comments right quick. Jay Laser asks, why is time not on your side? All right, imagine this, Jay Laser. Imagine this, buddy. You wake up at 10:30 a.m. You need to get to your corporate job by noon. You don't leave the office until 9 p.m. You come home. You eat dinner rapidly. You catch a few YouTube videos, and then you get ready to live stream from 10 p.m. to 12-ish, sometimes 1-ish. That's 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours of live streaming. And then you have, then you sit down, you relax for a little bit, maybe 30 minutes or so of relaxation time. And then you spend some time with your significant other, maybe enjoying some video games or some movies for about 2.5 hours. And then you got to go back to bed. Then you got to do it all over again for 5 days straight. So that's why time is not on my side. Then on Saturdays, the Sundays, the weekends, I don't wake up till like 2 or 3 o'clock because I'm so tired from the whole week. And then I gotta on Saturday, I gotta work on my own music, a song of my own. I gotta write a brand new song every Saturday is my goal that I try. So I write a song every Saturday. So that takes 2 to 3 hours. Then I live stream on Saturday night from 9 to 11. And then at that point, I just want to go chill out with my significant other and enjoy our time together. And then on Sunday, I kind of do it similar. I wake up around 2 or 3 o'clock. We go have dinner. We come home. We enjoy some time together. And then I'll do a live stream again. So this is how my week goes. So me learning, and no, nothing wrong with it. Me sitting down and taking 2 hours of that, any of that time to go learn, or an hour or so to learn "Hail to the King" or some other solo for that matter, for $100 it's not an incentive to me. It's not an incentive, buddy. But I appreciate you. I really do. But that's why time's not on my side. That is the ultimate. That is the ultimate daily timeline of my life. If you didn't know. I do appreciate you, brother. I really, really do. She said do it because they get away with it. Brody's mom doesn't understand. Oh, true, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Not my channel. Not my worry. But I do enjoy Brody. He's a good kid, man. He's a good kid. Thank you, Jay Laser. I appreciate that there. HD, thank you. Lisa, thank you. Evan says cheaper just to send a Mark a Mexican. Possibly, man. Depends where he lives. If he lives close, he could be one real quick. Juji, Real B Muse, good to see you. Boquette, thank you. Jake loves that. Symphony 40, thank you. Elijah Cooper in the house. There you go, HD. No worries, buddy. Michael Fairbank, thank you, bud. Kevin Dubrow, he says, speaking from his soul to that guitar, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Brother Dan Anderson in the house, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. He said he shared out and smashed the likes, my brother Rick. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. You know I do. You know I do. Thank you, Kevin. Jeffrey said, I'm going to listen to this while I play Fortnite. I'm a grown man. I can do what I want. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Mark said his guitar used to be named Cheese. Or my name used to be Guitar Cheese. Oh, yeah. Cheese is good. Got to have it, man. Dairy products, man. There you go, Michael. Jeffrey says, besides this is probably the best soundtrack that I'm going to get so many MF kids. There you go, brother. Crank them down. Elijah said he got Slipknot's 20th anniversary album today. Very cool, man. Slipknot's a band, man. A cranking band, yeah. Jake, you're welcome, buddy. My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you, Jeffrey. Michael says, time is on my side. Yes, it is. No, it's not. I would have to change the lyrics. Donald James said, that's a busy schedule. It is, brother. It is, man. She said, picked a great night to attend. Rick is working like an elite cleaner in the dark zone. True that, man. Oh, shoot, man. Southwest says, how about maybe writing a sad blues song? I might. I just might, man. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Saturday, I'm going to sit down on Saturday, and I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about it real well. So, absolutely, buddy. God bless him. God bless him, man, and his family. There you go. There you go, Jeffrey. She said he's a touring musician. Live performance is a superpower. That's the truth, man. Jake Vibin said it's kind of a fighting fire with fire situation. Rick, me and Stars make sure they're banned. True that, man. True that, buddy. Bobby Munoz, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. What's his name? Good to see you, buddy. He said, I haven't been here a while. I know, bro. Good to see you, man. Elijah Cooper knows them CDs. Mark, going to go see Brody live? Absolutely, buddy. Please, please, please support Brody. Elijah Cooper, and he got a Korn CD. Oh, nice, dude. Very nice. Which one? I love the very first one. That's my favorite. The very first Korn album that came out. I enjoy that one. All right, we're going to hit the speeder time. If you're new here and hanging out, man, be careful of this song. If you're driving, slow down. If you're seated, buckle up somehow. And if you're flying, make sure you put it on autopilot because it's about to get bumpy around here. All right, here we go. Chat request night tonight. Let's go. Whoa. was Speeder right there. Hope you enjoyed that and you stayed safe during it because it did get a little wild and crazy. There was some craziness happening there, but appreciate you hanging out. VHack Revolutions, brother, thank you so much for that super chat tonight, man. Very, very kind of you. We truly do appreciate that. All right, where we go? Okay. No worries, no worries. Elijah rocking out. He got Creedence Clearwater Revival. He got the Deftones. Man, you got some good stuff there, brother. Very nice. Fed, he said, time, all of our enemy. It's true, brother. It's true. Matthew Butler feeling that, man. Thank you so much, bro. HD said, one thing I enjoy about this community is everyone acts like a grown-ass adult. True that, man. Gotta be adults, man. You gotta do some adulting in this world, man, and this is the place for it, for sure. All right, Mark, have a great one. We'll see you there. KVRA Guitar, thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you. Kyle Billy said, loving the spirit, man. Much love to you, brother. Great to see you tonight again. Very, very nice. Down said he hitting those tight corners. Oh, yeah, man. We got some Brembo carbon fiber brakes for this, man. Silent Sanders says, hey, I had a question for you. Someone who is getting into guitar. What should I learn first? Very great question, Silent Sanders. Number one thing you're going to learn guitar is chords. C-H-O-R-D-S, chords. Best place to learn them, a teacher that you can show you, or here on YouTube. Let's just search do a search here on YouTube. How do I play chords on guitar? And there'll be tons of videos that you can watch. That's gonna be the number one thing because you learn just 4 chords. You could play 100 songs just like that, 100 songs. So I would say definitely start with that. And then when you got that down, move to scales for sure. Antu says, anybody on this channel? Absolutely not me, no. Nope. I don't know about anyone else, but not me. Never got into him. Peggy Hecky, boy noche, good to see you, brother. Jake's 5 said, as always, you played so greatly, Rick. Thank you, bro. Absolutely, Matthew Butler, God bless you for that, man. It's unbelievable. Thank you, bud. Juan Carlos Escobar, hello to you, brother. I swear, every time people type in Jake is, it looks like Jackals to me. Cool deal, son. Appreciate that, man. Definitely check out them chords, man. It won't take long. It'll be a little difficult to learn because they make your fingers go all over the place and you're not used to it. But a little bit of time, a little bit of practice, you'll be having no time, buddy. No time. KVRA says always appears to me you're streaming and you're always doing fire on guitar. You got the fan of Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. Obrigado. Krabby Patty, whoa, how you doing? Yeah, no doubt. I'm doing great. How about you? Good to see you tonight. Matthew Butler, indeed, my friend, indeed. It's so much you can say, but I do appreciate that, man. That's a bad name. Says another suggestion to do progressions or scales. That's the first thing I learned a lot. Helps with speed and dexterity. Yeah. I mean, if Silent Sanders just picked up a guitar, all that stuff ain't gonna matter to him. Too much TMI for him. But I feel you. You are not wrong. Once you've got all that good stuff down, then you start learning the chord progressions and popping in some scales slowly to get them down. VHack says, bro, you shred like a demon. You're so good. I donate more in an hour. So thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. All good. Kyle Billy says, Rick, do you know Robert Johnson? I'm down to the crossroads. For sure. Yes, I've been listening to him since I was 11. I never got tired. There's not enough teachers for Mississippi blues. This is true. Yeah, I never tried to learn Mississippi blues. I mean, I just listened to a lot of people that probably listened to it, like Clapton and Richie Blackmore and people like that. But yeah, for sure. I only play the blues that I know, and that's from all my heroes, Hendrix, and Clapton, and Blackmore. Man. Craig says, been traveling a lot last month. Why haven't been here? Well, that's great, man. I hope you had a great time, or hope it was a good time either way. Well, I appreciate that, man. Absolutely, Juju. Absolutely. Make sure you read Juju's comment, please. All right. Where we at? Storm Rider. A lot of crazy things are happening around the world today. Like I always say, there's a storm brewing everywhere. Everywhere in this world is a storm brewing. Today, was it 24 years ago? Is that right? I haven't forgotten about the day, but the year, 2001, wasn't it? So 24 years ago. We remember that day. We all had to ride this. We've been riding the storm ever since. This one's called Storm Rider because we all ride this storm. Get your umbrellas, get your raincoats. Let's go and ride this storm together, everybody. Whoa. Stormrider right there. Whew. Hope you stayed dry there in that one for sure. Let's see. All right, we did Stormrider, we did Speeder. We're moving and grooving here. We're moving and grooving. I gotta figure out what songs are. Symphony, Stormrider, Speeder. Okay, now we'll move on to this next stuff. All right, after we read these comments, because we got a lot of comments, and I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me tonight. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to hit the subscribe button. We're so close to 66,000. Amazing. We'd love to see you come along with us. Let's see if we can find out where we left off here. Kmart in the house. What's up, brother? He says your vibe is as amazing as your strength. Thank you so much, Kmart. Appreciate that, bro. Very, very nice of you and very kind. We thank you very much. And Jake said, Kmart, you're dope. I used to buy some stuff back. I used to get some games back at Kmart back in the day, man. They always have some good specials, man. What happened to Kmart? Dang it. Michael Fairbanks was ready. 999. There you go, brother. Juan Carlos Escobar, hello to you. True that, HD. I feel you, buddy. We're just going to rock out and have a good time. No problem, man. I'm trying to keep it light on that for sure. I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff. I have my own opinions and all that stuff. I keep it to myself. I have my own thoughts and prayers. I keep that to myself. But we're going to rock out for sure, man. All right, there you go, Kmart. Back in there. Cowboy said, I'm lightning a bolt outside. There's literally a lightning storm. This goes good to see it. There you go, buddy. Rafa says he's playing War Thunder with these epic shreds. Much love. Much love to you, Rafa. Go get him out there, bud. Thank you, Michael. Jake says, Stormrider, I love it. This has to be another one of those flawless playing this because I've no zero mistake. Thank you, buddy. I know, and I'm not even drinking Voltage tonight, man. This is a well-cured can of Cabo Citrus. Feeling good. Man, I drank my V8 juice a little late tonight, so that might be helping. It might be helping. You guys don't know about the V8 energy juice. You think it's just Mountain Dew. Oh, man. Jake, thank you, buddy. Michael, appreciate you there. Kmart, thanks so much, buddy. I appreciate that. Juan Carlos from Argentina. Muchas gracias, amigo. Thank you. Thank you, Quad 9. I'm going to call you Quad 9. How about that, man? Thank you, buddy. Juji, thank you there. Straight Metal Fire. Thanks, Rafa. That's a bad name. Says, heck yeah. Shredding while I was sketching. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Better remembers the Blue Light Special. I remember that, man. Man, when I was a little kid, we used to go. Now, another thing Kmart had when I was a kid was the ices. They had the blue ices, man. I would be like, Mom, let me get an icy. I want a blue icy, Mom. Give me a blue icy. Dang it. Love those things. Carlos Juan, muchas gracias, amigo. PHED thinks I'll be 100K by January 1st. That'd be lovely, man. That'd be a nice Christmas. That'd be a nice New Year's present. How about that? We're going to try, man. Absolutely down. VX said, I joined on my PC. Going to listen as I shred as again. There you go, buddy. PH said, you're going to be at that toy aisle. I hear you, man. They always have some good stuff, too. Cameron said, I like my nickname until they went bankrupt. I know, right? The spirit lives on with you, my friend. The spirit lives on with you. Phoenix Studios in the house said, hello, Rick. Sadly, can't stay because I'm modding, but wanted to drop a like. Thank you, buddy. I'll see you in a little bit. We appreciate you. You know that's right. Donald James says, yes, there are other places for toxic political talk. Trust me, I know how it is. I know, buddy. I know. I can't even open Facebook in the last 24 hours. It's just like, no. I have like a viral video going on Facebook. I don't even want to open the stupid thing. People are so stupid, man. But that's the world we live in, man, anymore. It's terrible, man. Desensitized and unfiltered. It's unbelievable. Oh, Kyle said the hail stayed me inside. Now, yeah, you don't want to get under that. Ricky Spanish, brother, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you, brother. There you go, Kmart. Evan says Kmart live well over here, as well as Big Dubs. There you go. VX says keep shredding like that. Holy yes, you better be at that 100K or more before the end of the next month. Oh man. You better get them hands ready, brother. Get them hands ready. I don't know, man. Unless something crazy happens, it's gonna be a long crawl. But we there for it. We're there for it. Jeremy Sipes remembers, dude, them blue Kmart ices, brother, man. Yes, it's the best. It was the best, man. It was, even when I got older, like, you know, my late teens and early 20s and stuff. If I saw a Kmart, I'd bowl it, roll up in there, and get me a blue icy. 100%, 100%. Michael says, what is Big Dub? I've never heard of Big M either. I know, man. Must be some Australian stuff. Kmart, thank you so much, brother. Thank you again for that super chat. You have a wonderful rest of your evening, my friend. Donald James, no, he getting there. We getting there, man. Not me. We getting there. We getting there. Stress Music, thank you so much, buddy. All right, let's see what we got next here. All right, what the heck is 0830 anyway? Is that one thing? Is that new song or old new song? I don't know. Let me hear what 0830 is. I don't remember it. We might come back to that one. It is. It's the concerto. Whoa. All right, y'all hear that? Whoa! I keep saying at the beginning of everything. I gotta delete this. I keep forgetting to delete. I accidentally hit record and I went whoa, and then it's been playing ever since. All right, let's get rid of that. All right, we'll come back to 0830. I promise you that. Now we'll look for Donald's song. I think it's one of these 0. Oh, wait, maybe it's 517. Whoops. Jesus, man. This mouse goes wild. Is it this one? Okay, this one here. All right, this one's for Donald. We'll knock this one out. This one's called 051725. Very harmonically minor and Phrygian dominant inspired. Take a trip back to Egypt. Ancient Egypt with this jam, probably. Let's go. See them pyramids. That one's for Donald there. Oh, that's a great one. That's a fun one to play. So it's got so much vibe in it, and lots of Egyptian jamming in that. So we got that covered there. All right, 8:30 it is. 8:30 it is. That's what Juji wanted to hear. So we'll knock that out. Hopefully I'll get it right. I should have practiced. I should have played it more last week. I honestly should have played it more last week, but we'll give it a good college try for sure. All right, let's see. All right, that's the bad. I'm dead. I drew my nose so big. Oh no. That's what happened. You start sketching, man. Lucio, hello to you, buddy. That's a bad name. Says Kmart. I remember when they closed. Yeah, me too, man. I was in Orlando when they closed up the Orlando area once. I was like, man. I'll tell you what. The one thing about Kmart, a milestone that I had at Kmart. I bought. They had a sale. I just got an Xbox 360. No, I bought a PlayStation. I think it was. I just got a PlayStation 3, and I needed games, and Kmart had a special. It was like buy one get one free. So I was able to buy Call of Duty World at War and Call of Duty 4 at the same exact time. Got them both, and I never looked back. I've played Call of Duty every single year ever since. Let's see. Bad Name says, Rick and everyone does anyone like punk? It's kind of basic, but I love DK. Nice. I do not, my friend. There's some that I've listened to. It's okay, but I wasn't in that group, man. When I was in high school, there was like a group, the punker group. You know, they all had to try and do the mohawk hair, and they had their Dead Kennedys patches and their agnostic front, and who else? I don't know. Can't think of the other names. I said Dead Kennedys. Yeah, Dead Kennedys. I don't even know the names, bro. But yeah, I never got into it, man. But some was all right. I've heard some that was not too shabby, man. It was a good move. It was a movement, you know. I think it was like it needed that movement, you know, that kind of just away from the norm, you know. And a lot of people loved it, man. You know, a lot of people loved it. I was into heavy metal, 100% at the time. Thank you, Juji. Jeremy Snipes, thank you. HD said they're open in Miami, Michigan, and Iowa. Dang. Jake's Fiveman said, just check down on Brody's stream. No trolls yet. All vibes. That's what we like to hear. Kyle Billy, thanks, brother. Jake's Fiveman, appreciate it. V-Hack said, his taste in music is immaculate. This is fire. Thank you, brother. Bad Name said, he'd say all that. They thought they were all defunct. You don't travel hardly. Nice to know they're still around. Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, none around here, that's for sure. Rafa said, you feeling like a pharaoh. Now, that's what I like to hear, man. Donald James said the acoustic interluder section would go with that. Yeah, that one part, when it breaks down, it should be the nylon string. Absolutely. We think alike, Donald. Yes, I think if I ever record that song, you know, for real, that once it breaks down, it'll be all nylon string, acoustic, or steel string for that matter. It'd probably be better with the steel string acoustic to give it that, you know, Al Di Meola, because you can really get some Egyptian vibes with the steel string. I don't have one, though. We got to look for one. That's my next buy. Probably not. Thanks, Jake. There you go, Evan. Evan's feeling that. We all think alike. That's why I love you guys. We all think alike. HE said, I need to work on some of my songs, try to figure out why people don't only want to hear them once. It's a tough one, man. I mean, I've been writing since I was probably 6 years old, man. I've had something around, and I've written, even, you know, when I was 6 years old, it was some stupid stuff, you know, whatever. But I think it was when I went to college is when my writing skills really started to take off. I really understood how to put things together and whatnot. And it's just trial and error ever since, you know, I just try and write the song. Kept trying to write a song. I'll see if I got a song. I got stuff from way back when I was like 16 years old. If you want to hear songs that I wrote when I was 16, you know, and they were pretty basic, you know, and no one liked them. We loved them. These are cool, man. And no one else liked them. They're like, eh. I'll have to find them. I think I have copies of them somewhere, man. But it's so hard, man. You just never know. You got to tap into that certain audience, you know. Trust me, I've done several albums, and some of them just like disappeared in a way. There's fans of those albums, But then no one really got to hear him as much. It's like, and then you put so much time and effort, and you're like, man, I wrote this. This was the greatest song I ever wrote. And they're like, it's all right, you know. Yeah, it's a tough one, man. I feel you, brother. I feel you, man. If I can give you any constructive criticism, I'd be happy to do so, man. If you're interested in constructive criticism, I won't. But yeah, let me know in the Discord for sure. Stress Music, thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Bad name. So he thinks Donald got a great ear and tasty. Absolutely, Donald is the man. Knacknut, he says, my man Ride the Storm. This reminds me of Tornado Souls. Nice, bro. Very nice, man. Stress Music, I seen Nine Inch Nails back in the 90s. They were really good live. Buddy, we just saw them last night. And they're still good, man. Still amazing. Yeah, they killed it, man. They killed it. Stress, if you're on Discord, buddy, I've got a Discord channel or group, whatever you call it. And Stardust, one of our monitors here, she was posting a ton of the videos from last night, if you're interested. They're Stardust. They still are. 100%. Evan says, best part of neoclassical is you can play at any speed, electric, nylon, or steel string. Doesn't matter. It's true. It's true. Sab's in the house. How you doing, Sabs? Good to see you. Val in the house, too. Good to see you, Val. Lauren Redmond says, new subscriber here from the UK. Oh, much love to you. Thank you so much, Lauren. Great to see you. We love our friends in Britain and the UK. That's awesome to see. Absolutely HDS. Man, no problem, brother. Quad 9 say you got to run. Hell of a show. Thanks for shredding. Absolutely, brother. Thank you for hanging with us. VHack says Valorant. Nah, I don't play Valorant. I didn't get into it, man. But I play Call of Duty. We'll be playing Borderlands at some point here. Borderlands 4, that is, at some point here soon. Yeah, but I love shooter games. I love first-person shooters with not so sweaty PvP. Which Call of Duty is so sweaty, it's unbelievable. But I love it. Kyle said he got his used Xbox 360 Slim today. Nice. And the Power Brick. It's not official, but that's all right. So I said send the whole thing back, and I'll just buy the Power Brick, man, dude. The whole Power Brick is ain't no joke, man. Ain't no joke. I got rid of all my old ones like that. The only thing we got left is Xbox One X and the Xbox One S. We got those laying around somewhere here. But man, I still have my PS. You know what, buddy? I have the Xbox 360 still in the closet, and I still have a PS3 in the closet. I forgot about that. Yeah, you get them Power Bricks on eBay or something, Kyle. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just get one of them off eBay. They'll get you hooked up, man. Evan said I'm almost with that bad name. So I'm in no groups. I like all music. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. What was that? Evan said, "Are the Ramones punk?" They might have been. They might have been. Oh shoot, man! The Power Brick overeats with it's not Microsoft. Yeah, I'll just look on eBay, bro. There's probably a ton of them. They're probably like $10 or $15, I would imagine. Jake said he liked the Ramones. Nice, dude. Val said he got a diverticulitis flare. Ooh. Bad Name said the energy of Dead Kennedys makes him feel good, like so upbeat. Very relevant, very anti-political. Yeah, that's true. Was the one? There's a movie, Rock and Roll High School. I remember watching it as a kid and it had the Ramones at rock, 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 rock and roll high school. They were fun to listen to a little bit. There's no doubt. Val says you can't beat the Clash. Rock the Casbah. It's sorry if you don't like it. Rock the Casbah. That's the only one I know, right? That and that. Should I stay or should I go? Sam said, I need help. My guitar ain't guitaring. It's definitely my fault, too. I tried to learn Paranoid by Black Sabbath. Maybe it's just super late at night. But maybe I was playing the wrong tags. But, okay. That's a very, very cool, chill song. I think it's... Well, I don't know what key it's in for. It's probably E minor for you, but it's like F, but it's like... Yeah, it's you're probably gonna play it on these frets, the 7th, 9, and 7, 9, 9. 7 on the A, 9 on the D, 9 on the G. And it's a pentatonic. That's basically the main cut of the riff. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, I mean, maybe you're playing the tabs backwards. It's kind of hard to look at first. You kind of have to think about it. She said I was also gonna make a PPE joke when diving. Oh, true that. Sab said it's hard to go across the frets for me. Do you have any tips? It's probably gonna be very hard for you. You're gonna have to. I don't know about across the frets. I mean, one thing I told Jake's vibe is learning guitar. Make sure your first finger, your index finger, is always on the guitar. Never leave it if it's barred like that or on a note. Always make sure your index finger is anchored, and for you, put your thumb right behind the fretboard to hold everything in place. That's one way, and then you use your thumb to slide your hand back around again. Yeah, a lot of practice, you'll get it. Bad answer. I find it's too hard, but I think you just got to learn to slide. Yeah, you would use your thumb and your forefinger your first finger as an anchor, and you just slide up and down using your thumb. That's the best way to do it. HE said Saber, it's on the E. Yep. I know. I'm tuned down, so it's totally different for me. Bad answer. I've done a lot of just going up and down the strings. Maybe it helps practice going over up and down. This is true. You always want to keep going up the frets, up and down, and up one, and then down and up one, down and up. No matter if you're practicing scales and stuff. Evan said, I'm not in a punk alternative, but you can write multiple albums using nothing but 4 power chords. This is true. Kyle Billy said, yes, Call of Duty World of War is the best. Der is Zombie, yes. And Nach under Toten, yeah. Those are great. And I remember seeing those, because once you beat the game, like Zombies was a hidden mode. You had to beat the whole game, the campaign, to unlock the zombies. And I didn't even know this. I beat the whole game, and then I was like, went to the zombies, like, what is this? I was like, this is awesome, man. And then you got that crazy riff. That song, you're like, oh yeah, let's go. Jake's Fine said, I know Linkin Park is considered basic by others. That's a great band, man. Huge band, man. Huge band. Stress Music said, oh cool, definitely most interesting. Absolutely, bud. We got some real nice footage. I posted a video of Head Like a Hole, like as close as I could get. Stress said, we love to see 9 shows. I don't know, they're only going to play a couple more shows, I think. The tour's almost over. Okay, Evan says normal tune play on it. So up here. Okay, up there. I don't know. I just play by whatever sounds right. Dang, Val says Stardust got 7 subscribers. Look at her go, man. Should be monetized in no time at this rate. Jake's Vibe said, "Gonna have to send a link to the Discord to Stardust channel and chat." Hey, there you go. PH says, "I think Ramones must have been pretty strong live. They might have been. They had a lot of energy, that's for sure. A lot of energy." Jake's Vibe said, "I've been practicing that technique to keep my finger anchored. I've been playing smoother and faster. God tier level." There you go, brother. That's what I'm talking about, man. I love to hear that. Justin Donna back in the house. How you doing? Said, I'm back and still can't really go. I feel it. It takes a lot longer than a couple days. I didn't even play guitar yesterday. How about that? I appreciate you. Val says Diva does a cover Head Like a Hole and sounds really good. Nice, man. Nice. I tell you what, that the live version of Hurt was freaking nuts, man. That was a crazy version he did live last night. It was pretty powerful, man. It's pretty powerful. Like, I didn't know all the songs. I don't know all the songs that they play. I only know like the hits and whatever, stuff I've seen on MTV back in the day. But it was a good show, man. Like I said, I was thoroughly entertained. My leg was bouncing quite a bit. My foot was tapping, and I was doing a double basing and stuff like that. So I was feeling it. It's Nine Inch Nails is a vibe, It's a total vibe, You just close your eyes and sit back and get into it, man. You get into it. It's different. It's totally different from anything you'll ever hear. That's for sure, man. All right, this one's for Juji. She wanted to hear this Concierto de Aranjas. Hopefully I can play it right again. I'm still rusty on it, but we'll give it a shot. Check it out. We'll see what we got. Getting there, getting there. It's hard. That's hard. A lot of notes, really weird notes to remember in that one, but there's minimal mistakes in that one. It's better. It's better. Not too shabby. I think we got covered. All right, HD. Want to calling? I think I want to do "Calling on Vengeance." Actually, much heavier song. Woe ist calling on vengeance. It's right here. All right, we'll get to that one. We'll get a vocal track in here thanks to HD. Definitely crank that one out for sure. All right, we got a lot of comments here. Thanks so much for everyone for hanging out. We are cranking it up tonight. Let's see, where do we leave off with? Jake says Stardust is becoming a celebrity in front of our eyes. Indeed she is. Indeed she is. Kaba says Beauty of Annihilation by Elena Siegman. You are my brother. There you go, man. That was a punk song I think Val suggested. I'm not sure. HC said, I'll make the Paranoid cover tomorrow and post it in Discord. There you go, man. Is Sab part of the group? If Sab's part of the group, that'll help out for sure, man. Mel Markenhouse, he said the craziest thing is Paranoid was a filler song on the album, and the album was originating War Pigs. Paranoid was so popular, its release, they changed the album to Paranoid. Interesting. I did not know that. But then again, I don't know too much about the Ozzy era Black Sabbath stuff. Very little. That is very interesting. Always a story for something, that's for sure. Brian Teelenhouse, buddy, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Stress Music said they were heavy live too. Oh man, it was pounding, man. The sound in this arena was just unbelievable sound. Pounding, man, pounding. Evan said he never understood Devo. Me neither, buddy. They were a group. They were like a. I think that was Devo was considered like new wave. That was what Devo was. And they're from the guy Mark Mothersbaugh from my hometown in Ohio too. Long before I ever knew who he was, but when they made it famous, like, well, they're from Ohio, man. Wow. There you go, Juji. Michael said I like their version more than Johnny's. Johnny's version is nice, man. It's cool, different. You know, you wouldn't expect it, right? But yeah, you can't top the Nine Inch Nails version. It's pretty heavy duty, man. Pretty heavy, pretty heavy. I know Stardust's gonna be on her own tour. I'm gonna be roadieing for Stardust at this point. I know. PH says, any of your songs, if it was stuck on repeat all day, I wouldn't mind. True that. I appreciate that. HC said, if UMG and WMG weren't on copyright strike tear through YouTube, I'd post covers. But it's easy to get your tail taken. I know, buddy. I got a friend, man. It's like dangerously close, man. I was like, dude. I got a friend, Lawrence Coleman III. He is probably the best. I swear to God, dude. And you're hearing this from me. He's the best Tool cover player. Like, he plays a guitar. What he does is he uses that Moises stuff, and he rips out all the guitars on Tool songs, and he plays every single Tool song you can imagine to perfection. And I told him, it's like, dude, if Adam Jones got sick and they needed a player to jump in, you could do this. You could do that job. He's that good. That's coming from me. That's how good he is. And he got, I don't know if it's Sony. He thinks it's Sony, but he got strike after strike after. He was getting striked out. Well, I told him, dude, unlist every single video quick. Just unlist them all, man. So you got to watch out with these cover songs, man. Copyright claim is one thing, but copyright strike is bad news. You see a strike, you dump that song off your channel instantly. Be gone. But on the Discord, you should be fine, buddy. You should be fine on the Discord. This is for sure. Jake's Vibe said, Rick, your guitar is crying. Thanks, brother. Thanks, HD. But it seems band on YouTube, the band Feel. And I never heard of that one. No. Thank you, Juji. There you go. Val said he'll DJ the devil out of it. There you go. You could be the opening act, like that Boys Noise or Noise Boys, whatever they're called. And that was pretty cool, too. He did like, I think Stardust said he did like, he was doing, I could hear some stuff, but he was like remixing, like, I guess songs that they weren't going to be playing. What do you call them? Nine Inch Nails wasn't going to be playing, so he remixed a bunch. They're nice, man. Oh, PH says they're better than Greta, so it's like a Led Zeppelin-y Tight band, eh? Brian Teal said, great job on that one, Rick. Thank you, buddy. That was a crazy ending. I appreciate that. Music Man PKS, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you tonight. Val says Devo's performance art. Yeah, I just remember them being this new wave, that new wave era, you know, on MTV and stuff. Craig says, do anything fun? Yeah, we had a lot of fun at the Nine Inch Nails concert last night. It was unbelievably fun. I had a great time. Musafer in the house, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. He said he's tired, though. I feel you, man. This week's been a rough one, man. It's been a tiring week. There you go, Donald. Donald James says, not unless Tool gets rich. True that, yeah. I don't know what record label Tool's even on or what's going on with that, but yeah. But if you want to see, I mean, he still has some videos up there, but yeah, on TikTok, dude's got like almost 500,000 followers on TikTok because he's doing Tool all the time. But he's been trying to do YouTube just in case something goes wrong with TikTok. And man, it's just, yeah, whoever runs the Tool stuff, and they've been copyright striking all kinds of stuff, man. So be careful. Be careful. Let's see. PA said, I see a band like Dio not taking themselves seriously. Probably, man. Probably. You could tell. He said, if you can't afford a high-power attorney, cover songs are not a great idea for social media. I know. I know, bro. Yeah, for reals, man. I mean, that's why I don't do them. I barely do. If I do a cover, it's just the solo part. They ain't gonna, you know, I'm not gonna run into too much trouble. But if I play the whole song with vocals and all this stuff, man, bad news, dude. Bad news. Chris in the house says, this is not virtual, Rick. This is vertical, Rick. It's true. It's true. Peak Music Man says, hey, everyone, if you haven't submitted, you're missing a great channel for great content. Thank you, buddy. Listen to Music Man here and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. All right, what's next? I think I got all the, oh, we're doing Calling on Vengeance. All right, Calling on Vengeance time. This one's for HD. Let's rock this one. This is a song off my album. If you don't know already, this is a heavy-duty neoclassical shredder metal jam. It's got Matt Sinner from Primal Fear singing on it, and it's got Richard Christie on the drums. And Rob Rock on the background vocals. Here we go. Right there, so fun to play that one. Those drums always get me. Richard's drums, the drum fill before the solo, man. It's always like, man, Richard killed it on that one, man. All right, we got that covered. All right, we think we got two more. Evan wanted Incarnatus, so we're gonna play Incarnatus, and then I'll play one special ending song, and then we'll have it all together. Let's see, Incarnatus for Evan. Yeah, rock that roll. All right, that's good to go. Check out these comments. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate you. You know that's right. Having a nice, fun time tonight. We have some stuff going on here. Val said he wrote a parody of Randy Travis digging up bones to digging up thongs. There you go, man. Well, you can probably find a few of them at the beach, depending what beach you're at. That's true. Donald James said, the thing I noticed about Tool is that everyone likes them. It's true. He said, I like death metal and such, but my brother liked hip-hop, my dad loved classic rock, but we all love Tool. Yeah, they got a massive following, dude. A massive following. You know, I've gone through months, people like, play some Tool, bro. Play some Tool. Play this. I don't know their stuff. I mean, I listen to all of it, but I've never learned it. Maybe like sober when it first came out, I was like, that's a cool riff, man. Well, they have some cool stuff, man, and they're an amazing band. I mean, the drummer is probably one of the best drummers on the planet. It's amazing. And Adam Jones kills it. I don't know what the bass player's name is, but I only know the two. And, of course, Maynard, of course. Maynard writes some crazy lyrics, man. Some crazy stuff. PH got, I'm your gerbil lover. I don't know if that, maybe, what was his name? Not Rob Hoffer. I don't think Rob Hoffer's into that, actually. It was the other guy, Richard Gere. That's it. There's always that rumor. There you go, man. Lisa, we have not seen Lisa. Yeah, I remember last time we saw them, they said they just got back from vacation. Maybe they want another vacation. I don't know. Maybe they got a bucket list they're trying to get done. You never know. But God bless them. Hope they're okay out there. We truly appreciate them. You know that's right. Thanks, Dean. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you very much. Mel Mark says if he gets a cake, I'll need a pussifier. Like Maynard James Keenan's band, yeah. Maynard got all kinds of stuff, man. The first time I heard it was on Mr. Show. They were like in a Mr. Show episode. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Thank you, Val. Michael says, I know it doesn't make sense, but it rhymes, and I tried to make it about football. There you go, man. Coach of the junior varsity. There's always one. Val said, you got a cat named William Katner. There you go, man. HD, there you go, buddy. HE said, join Rick's Discord, dude. You got a treasure trove of Triway. It's true, man. We got all kinds of goodies in there, man. It's going to get big, man. Thank you, Juji. AP says, setting up and executing that soul was a precision laser shred and kick-ass badass. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, AP. Good to see you tonight. He says, new to hearing that song and so happy to hear it. Skill. Yeah. That's a fun one, man. It's one of my favorites, man. It was like I think a last late addition to the album when I was writing the album. It came to the point like I had all these instrumentals and a couple of vocal tracks, and the record label was like, can you do some more vocal tracks? We'll make it like a half and half thing. I was like, sure. So I think that one and Towers of Babylon, I believe I had already had Victims of Paradise written, and I already had Kingdom for Ransom written. And then the King, I had a demo of the King, and Rob was like, I got this one. I was like, cool. And then I was like, oh, I got to write two more. So there you go. Juji's got the link. If you can click on the link, you can join the Discord. And before I say anything, VHack Revolutions, brother, thank you so much for that super chat. He said, could you do Sounds of Silence? If not, I understand. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's the sound of silence. I don't know that, brother. I know Simon and Garfunkel very well, but I never try to learn it, man. I do appreciate it, brother. That's a classic one. All right, anyway, back to that. If you can click on the link Juji posted about the Discord, you can click on that and you can join the Discord instantly. If you cannot click on that link, go to my homepage, my YouTube page here, and in my bio section, there's a whole series of links. It'll say more, click on more. And there's a link to the Discord there that you can probably click on too. Mel Mark said, I remind me of I'll See Lifetime. I'll See Lifetime goes like this. Alright, this goes. I kind of changed it up. This one's more Richie Blackmore. If Richie Blackmore played it. Bit. It's the same vibe, but I kind of toned it down to make it more like if Richie played it. Mel Mark says, Rick, if you were a Tool, which would you be? Hammer? 100% Hammer. Or actually, that or a drill. Makita drill, DeWalt drill for sure. PA says, nobody covers Tool. They do. Lawrence Coleman can cover like no one's business, man, for sure. Pete said, oh, the bass player's British. Oh, okay. Dude, you say I love Mr. Show too. It's one of my favorites. Funny thing, I didn't know anything about it, and I was in the studio with Jason Sukoff of Audio Hammer, Fame's producer at this point in life, and he's like, dude, you've been watching Mr. Show? I'm like, what's that? He's like, it's on HBO. I was like, dude, I don't even have HBO, bro. He's like, okay, I'll make you a tape. He made me like a 8-hour tape of like all like almost maybe a season and a half. I laughed so freaking hard watching that stuff. Bam. I actually own all of the seasons now, but yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Mel Mark says, who would have known that the leathers Rob Halford wore in his fittest lifestyle? It's true, yeah. Oh, I mean, there was a thing, you ever heard London Leather Boys? You ever watched we were watching this, we were watching the Police Academy, the very first Police Academy movie night, and I was mostly a kid when I watched those movies. We watched it again after a long time, and when they first go to the Blue Oyster Club, everyone's dressed like Judas Priest, basically. The leather, the studs, the hat, the whole nine. It was like, yeah, okay. Val says, Rick, do you know Rob Chapman? Kind of, sort of. He actually, he liked one of my videos on Instagram and messaged me, which is nice. But I don't know him personally. Like we don't hang out. I don't talk to him very much. But he does know who I am. I've known who he is for a long time. He's a great guitar player. Shoot, Donald James says Nevermore did the cover of Sound. Dude, I have not heard that one. Judy says, can you play any Queensryche tonight? I don't know. We're running a little low on time for that, Judy. Tomorrow though, we'll be back. Remind me tomorrow. I'll tell you what. I'll listen to a little Queensryche tomorrow, and I'll try to see if I can figure out another Queensryche song, an extra one. But tomorrow, for sure. AP says Tool bass player is Justin Chancellor. Okay, I did not know that. Michael says, I sang Bridge Over Troubled Water was on the course. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. It's a great song. Simon & Garfunkel was the jam, man. I mean, my mom was into folk music when I was a kid, and I listened to all that folk music, man. And I know tons of Simon & Garfunkel. I mean, I know how to sing it. I don't know how to play it, but man, I know a lot of Simon & Garfunkel, man. I was exposed to it quite a bit. Jake's vibing said his nickname was the Hammer, given to his dad. There you go, buddy. Val said he'd be a number 10 metric socket, and everyone would be looking for me. There you go, man. Donald James wants to be the Jackhammer. There you go, man. Donald the Jackhammer James. Let's go. I like it. Rick the Drill Renstrom. Well, we'll have to give ourselves. We'll all give ourselves power tool nicknames, real. Chris Lee, oh, there you go. PH says, Mr. What? Mr. Show with Bob and David. Bob Odenkirk and David Cross. It was a show in the 90s on HBO. It was like a sketch comedy show. It's unbelievably funny. Unbelievably funny. Val says, Rob does know his way around. Indeed he does. Indeed he does. Chris says, back in the 80s, the guy did all the crazy sound effects. Came to his university. He was super funny. Yeah, Michael Winslow. He's amazing. He actually got to start in the Cheech and Chong movie, and he did some of that stuff. It's crazy. Chris says, hey, play something out, surprise us, something off the wall. Okay. Donald James says, me too, then I'll try and learn another Rainy Night. That's a good one, too. There you go, Donald. That's what I'm talking about. Well, we have to play this for Evan. This is Incarnatus, so how's that start? Oh man, I forgot how it starts. Let me see how it starts real quick. Okay. Okay, I remember it. All right, hang on. Let's go. Incarnatus, everybody. right, Evan, there you go, buddy. Incarnatus, that was for you, my friend. I think we got time for one more song. And we're going to play something a little chill on this one. Let's see. All right, there we go. We're going to play that one. Alrighty, we got comments to read, and thank you so much everyone for hanging out tonight. We hit 65,805 thus far. So close. Maybe we'll hit that 66 tomorrow. We'll see. But I do appreciate every single one of you that are subscribed tonight. V-Hack, you the man, brother. Look at this. 3 super chats in a row, brother. Thank you so much, man. That is awesome, dude. Oh, I was wrong. 6. Oh, man, drop 6. Oh, shoot. V-Hack, you the man tonight, man. Thank you so much, my friend. Very, very nice of you. Appreciate you, brother. Val Kimmer knows Michael Winslow was great. Oh, yeah, man. I can't do none of that stuff. PH said he used to sing Queensryche perfectly in the shower. I know. I can be like King Diamond in the shower. Like, I could probably sing. If King Diamond got sick, if I was in the shower, I could sing for the band easily. Thanks, V-Hack. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see. Trying to get to these comments. All right. Hey, VX, I'm out of timer ran out. No problem, brother. No problem. Thank you, my friend. Andrew Haley said, you tried. Hey, yeah, you tried. I appreciate you. PH said, Queensryche, the Warning album is about warning of the occult. The title, lyrics. Interesting. That's a great record. What's NM156 all about then? I can never figure that out. Mel Mark says, who would have known heavy metal band Judas Priest started in 1969 was still around? I know. Still going after all these years, man. Still going. There's a thing coming on, whoever has Hulu, on September 22nd, there's an 8-part series about like real cool metal, like Death, Judas Priest, a bunch of bands, man. It looks really neat. And I heard from Chris, Chuck's nephew, that they spent a lot of time with the producers and directors and gave a lot of really cool stuff if you're into Death. And there's a lot of it's basically, I don't know, look it up on Hulu then. There's Randy Rhoads in it as well, as far as I saw, so it looks pretty good. Miguel Cabeza, hey buddy, how you doing? Paulo Cesar, muchas gracias, amigo. Thank you, Lisa. Don Jason, I think V wanted to complete the goal. He got there, man. You the man, V-Hack. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Jake said, glad to be here. Rick Usual's killing it as usual. Thank you, brother. Mel Mark says, Rick, you know how Judas Priest got its name? I want to say kind of. I remember reading a story or hearing a story from KK Downing told the story, I think. Because KK was the originator of the band. I don't know. I remember hearing the story. Miguel, thanks for those jewels, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Donald James said, I don't know that about the warning. Me neither, man. But Chris DeGarmo is a genius, man. If you don't know, Chris DeGarmo was a genius, man. Mark says, Stappenhill, the original bassist of Judas Priest, came up with the name Judas Priest from Bob Dylan's song, The Ballad of Frankie Lee and Judas Priest. Wow. I did not know that. That I don't remember that story. I don't remember. Okay, if I thought I heard the story, I didn't hear the story. That's crazy, man. Walter Ezequiel Molina, hello, buddy. Hoppy Gob, thanks, brother. I appreciate you, man. All right, we're gonna end off on a nice chill one here, I think. Yeah, this one. So today is I guess it's not September 11th anymore. If it was somewhere in the world right now, it's still September 11th. In the United States, it's still September 11th. So this is for everyone we lost in that time, and let's just say we got to be better as a people in this world. You know, we're still working on being better as a people. We never forgot, but we're forgetting the values of this country sometimes, and it's sad to see. But this one's for everyone. This is our victory. Let's go. God bless America with that, man. God bless everyone here and everyone in America. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. And that is enough for me tonight. It's time. It's time for me to go relax on my couch, watch a little Brody the Super Shredder live tonight, and get ready to play some video games. Man, I cannot wait. And we got some comments here. I gotta read through these comments, and we'll be saying, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button before we leave tonight. When I'm done with the comments, I'm going to send everyone over to our friend Brody the Super Shredder. He's a young shredder, plays Metallica, Ozzy, Black Sabbath, Metallica, all the old classics you love, and even some new classics too. So I appreciate it. Hang out for a minute, we'll get everyone sent over there. P said NM156 talked about genocide in the future. Interesting. Metal Mark said it's still September 11th there. I felt somewhere. It's only 12 o'clock here in the East Coast, so we got it covered, man. I didn't expect to go a little later than usual, but appreciate it, man. Oh, there you go, Peach. I got it. That makes sense. Thank you, Val. Appreciate that, brother. B-Hack, brother, one more time with the super chat. You rock, my friend. He says, well, guys, have a great night. I'm listening to the last one and going to sleep. Take care, my friend, and thank you so much for the super chats. Val, there you go. Red, white, and blue, 100%, brother, 100%. Juji sending hugs all around. Hoping y'all have a great rest of your night and sleep on. Absolutely. Jason Fiben got that red, white, and blue hearts and a nice hug at the end, man. That's what we're talking about. V-Hack joined the team, buddy. Welcome to your VIP access, brother. Thank you so much. Heaven, thank you. That's awesome. Jake's Fiben said, everyone sleep well and be safe. Keep being the awesome PBR. True that, brother. Great statement right there. Absolutely, V-Hack. Thank you so much, buddy. It's great having you here tonight, and thank you so much. Chris Liggett, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. All right, looks like we're getting close. Hoppy God, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you very kindly for that, man. Appreciate you hanging with us here tonight. Hoppy said, I do play some trumpet, though, and I'm okay at it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. As long as you have fun with it, having fun is the number one thing from anything. Anything. No matter what you're doing, you got to have fun doing it. I appreciate that. Max, I've not heard of that band. I'll have to check them out. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. I'll take a look. Juji, take care tonight, too. Have a great one. Thank you, Tim Poe. My friend says, greetings from Russia. Spasibo to you, my friend. Spasibo. Thank you, Hoppy God. Take care of yourself, my friend. Have a great one. Oh, Donald James says, Brody's little sister's headbanging. Oh, shoot. You got to see it. Indy's the cutest little kid you ever see, man. I say, like 2 years old. Loves it. Loves the heavy metal, man. You got to love it. Metal Mark knows, get some cookies. I shall be, man, I think. Bug, how you doing, Bug? Good to see you. Well, we're going to be heading over to Brody's here in about 20 seconds. Hoppy God, thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Tadora, hello to you. Hoppy God said, I'm tired, but I'm going to hit the hay. No problem, brother. Have a great night. Have a great rest of the day wherever you're at. He said, a couple weeks, I'm going to give you a new trumpet. Yamaha. Now, that's what's up, brother. Very nice. Good to hear. All right, everybody. Well, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It was a lovely night. I really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. once again for more shred and good times in the chat. With that being said, I want to thank all the mods. Very nice job tonight. Appreciate it. I know there's a lot of sensitive subjects in the world right now, but I thank you for making sure things continue to stay sensitive and or whatever you call it. Nice and positive. How about that? You know how we like that. We know how we like that. So, but hey, we're gonna go ahead. We'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. here. We're gonna send everyone to Brody the Super Shredder for some more heavy metal tonight. With that being said, I want you all to stay safe. I want you to be good to each other, and I want you to take care of each other because that's all we have in this world. Let's go to Brody, and we'll see you tomorrow.